pre-Charlie Kirk assassination, if I were to choose one of the worst possible people in America spreading toxic waste across the country, I would have said Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump, and the whole MAGA family. All those domestic terrorists all fit under the same umbrella. Full of bigotry and hatred, ignorance, just smooth, small-brained, non-hardworking people who haven't accomplished anything without standing on millions or billions of other people. So no, I don't feel that bad, and I don't want to be pressured anymore into feeling bad about one of the worst people in the world being picked off. I don't want to celebrate it because that's not necessarily the best way to go about it, right? Terrorism, attacking terrorism to end terrorism. It's not, sort of the eye for an eye. I guess it's a fallacy. Eye for an eye doesn't work. Idiots like to think it does. But no, assassinating a domestic terrorist. Of course, America's a war-driven country, too. Driven by the prison industrial complex. Forcing people into jail. Forcing people into shit jobs. Forcing people into the military. Or not forcing people, but forcing America into wars, which requires soldiers, which requires death. I don't feel bad when domestic terrorist, nationalist, extremists die. I didn't feel bad when Osama bin Laden was killed. I don't feel bad that Adolf Hitler was killed. I wouldn't mind if Vladimir Putin was killed. Or the other, worst people across the world. But it sort of comes down to those questions too, like how far do you think it's necessary to go to stop terrorism, to stop this dumb cult, this cult full of idiots, full of just hillbilly cracker bigots. Charlie Kirk being one of them, or was one of them. How far do you go to stop them? Is it speaking out or is it acting out? And if it's acting out, do you want that to go to war, or how close to war do you want it to go? Civil war or what? Because America's fought wars over stupid shit. Drugs mostly, and gas. Gas and drugs. Just greed and bigotry. So no, I don't feel bad. I also don't support people being canceled for speaking out on this. Vice versa, if it was a liberal who got killed or whatever versus a conservative who got killed or whatever. And yeah, he has a family and kids or whatever. But obviously that shouldn't matter at all in the slightest. One human life is equal to one human life, not multiple. No matter how much you conspiracy theorists want it to be. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. And my prayers go out to all the decent people around the world. All the halfway decent people as well. And death to all the horrific, terrible, toxic, gross, foul human beings that plagued Earth, as always.